Alright, before I get into this video, yes, I almost became a dad. Y'all could roast me in the comment section, and I probably deserve to get roasted because the girl I had almost had a kid with, it's a long story. She has been in my previous video. Y'all didn't hear her voice, but I have mentioned her in the past. But yeah, if you're watching this, you're probably gonna hate me for this video, but I am not sorry. I am not sorry. But yeah, but anyway, Happy New Year's, guys. Let's get into this story. This story takes place in the end of August. I was dating one of my friends, and it ended in 2 weeks because she said she wasn't ready. Yes, I know it's one of those conversations. Oh yeah, she said she wasn't ready. Bullshit, right? But anyway, we still were friends, and keep in mind, things were still going on with me and her, so it was somewhat like a friends with benefits thing. And yeah, but anyway, in August I started sneaking out to her house, and y'all might call me a simp, but I used to sneak snacks over there, but it was kind of worth it. But anyways, me and the girl who we were going to call X because she's my ex, so me and X were chilling, and my best friend, which we're going to call Shorty, which is my best friend's girlfriend. So yeah, so Shorty was at my ex house, and it was getting late, so I was debating on going home. It only took like 7 minutes to get from my house to her house, so I was gonna stay longer, so I stayed longer. So me and X were getting into the moment, so we started cuddling, which kind of sounds crazy saying it out loud. So we were cuddling under the covers, and she whispered in my ear, I kind of want to do it. And that's when I knew in my head, I was like, oh, this is it. So I said, well, if you want to do it, we can go to the living room. But here's the thing, she kind of wanted to do it on the bed because I don't know why. But the thing is that Shorty was there, so I didn't want to do it right by Shorty. So yeah, so I was like, there's the living room, and then I don't know if her sister, I don't know if her sister's watching this, but if you are, hi, and sorry for doing it on your couch. So anyway, we went to the living room. We just sat there like, what now? So I said the stupidest thing. I told her to bend over. I didn't know what to do or say, so I was like, okay, we're just gonna get this started, I guess. She replied saying, what the hell, this is awkward. Then I said, then we don't have to do it, because honestly I didn't care if we did it or not. It was completely up to her. So I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this on YouTube. Can I talk about this on YouTube? I don't know. But yeah, so I heard. So she started. We started doing our own thing, and then I heard footsteps, and I knew Shorty was coming. I put on my clothes, and so did X. And Shorty was like, "What are y'all doing?" And we both said nothing. And X started making some Kool-Aid, some of that red Kool-Aid, and she was using her hands. And in my head, I was like, "What? Like, why are you using your hand? We just did it." So then we went to the room, and I thought it was over, but nope. She wanted to do it on the bed, but Shorty was right next to us, and that's the reason why I didn't want it to do it. So I was gonna tell Shorty, you might want to move, but I was like, if I did tell her, she's gonna know. So I was like, maybe we'll go slow, and so we did it again on her bed with Shorty next to us. So yeah, Shorty instantly knew what was happening. So so she went to sit next to the chair in front of the closet, and when I saw Shorty moving in my head, I was like, woo! It's showtime! Woo! So then I used half of my energy. I didn't want to ex sister to see what's happening, so I tried to. So that's why I used my energy, half of my energy, so I didn't do it. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, after we finished, I left, but then the next night she invited me again, so I went over, and happened again over and over and over for like 7 days. And one time I felt like I needed to, so I accidentally did, and in my head I was like, oh shit. And I didn't want to say anything because I knew it wasn't gonna affect her. And I know y'all gonna say, you literally nutted in a girl. Of course it's gonna affect her. No, you will see why in a minute. So after I left, we kept doing the thing over and over, like I said, for 7 days. And this is the funny part. On the last day, I was under the cover, and her dad walked in, and he didn't see what we were doing, but I'm pretty sure he had an idea of what was happening. So yeah, he didn't yell at us. He just said I have to go home, and I couldn't come over for a while, which is to this day I still can't go over. I mean, the last time I went over was for her birthday, which is like December 28th, I think. So yeah, so I left. So when I went, I realized I left my earphones. So I texted her, I need to get my earphones, and then she said, "Well, come get them." So then after I got them, I called Michael and told him everything, and he was roasting me on how I got caught. So yeah, 3 months later, which is to now, which was like last month. Last month. She said that she was feeling sick, and I was like, oh shit. I was playing with the boys, so I was like, well, guys, I might be a dad, and they said, well, they said what, and started calling me dumb, and she's not pregnant, and if she was, it was not mine. Because keep in mind, in the making of this video, she has a boyfriend, and yesterday she cheated on him with me, and I didn't know. I mean, she was flirting with me and like to kind of talking about doing it again, and I was like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was so lost yesterday. Yesterday was just a funny event, but I might make a separate video. It's not really like a long story, and it's like a really short story. It's probably like a 1 minute story, but I'm not gonna waste my time on that. But yeah, yeah, but yeah, we're getting and yeah, in Texas here, a 18-year-old could date a 16-year-old, but they just can't have sex. But yeah, we're getting off topic. But yeah, she told me she was sick, so I was dumb enough to think that she is, and at the time, I was trying to forget about her, so I blocked her off of everything. But I forgot to block her number because I completely forgot I had her number because we don't even talk to her on. We don't talk on there. So she called me and said, I think I'm pregnant, and I told my mom because she was going to find out anyway, and my mom is chill, but when she's mad, she's a freaking beast. She will literally destroy everything. So I was scared to tell her. I told her X might be pregnant. She was like, what? And she went to her house the next day, and said she needs to take a pregnancy test, and we did. The fun part is that we did this all behind her dad's and her boyfriend's back. So yeah, I kind of felt like an asshole a little, but yeah, and her sister knew. But yeah, I was like, we should start naming kids as a joke. And she was like, sure. She was literally a fine with naming kids. She even told me she wants a kid. I was like, shit, okay. I guess she wants this. But yeah, I was just playing. But then me and Michael went to go buy the pregnancy test. Shout out to Michael being a real homie right there. But we made it to her house and waited next day, and boom, she's not pregnant, and that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. That's literally the ending. Boom. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This is probably my longest story time, but make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and smash that like button. And I'll talk to you guys later. This is EnternalAce signing off. See ya.